being alone, you know, sometimes being with somebody who loves you and working it out with them, it makes it easier. You know, we're not perfect, but you know, I'm so happy that
what you guys don't know is that I have been trying to communicate with Brian.
You know what? I was done a year before the shit went down. I was done. I mean, you can tell he didn't tell you guys everything because he had a feeling that, you know, that I wasn't thinking clearly, that maybe I was confused, so he didn't want to tell everybody everything. But I was done. I was saying the same things you were saying. I was like, you know, I hate you. I would tell him that I regret marrying him, that I was too young. And I mean, I was done. In my mind, I was done. And then, you know what? After I started actually thinking about it, it's like life is not about always just everything is perfect, it's fairy tale. And you know what? When you have somebody who loves you and somebody who's willing to put up with the shit and somebody who's willing to like, well, yeah, it should be a thing. So I don't know what
you're getting. I mean, if you're getting one-sided information from somebody like Joe.
You guys aren't too. Okay?
No, hold on. I'm not getting one-sided. No, I'm not. How can you say that? How can you say? Listen, Angie. Every single person in your family and in my family, not just my family, every single person in your family is totally against it, totally like, what the hell are you doing?
Not against the separation.
Me and Missy and Jen are the only ones that took the time to come down here to talk to you. Everybody else is like, fuck her, let her build her own, she's building her own bed, let her sleep in it, she'll see how it is, she'll come around, you know, she's going to go out there and fall flat on her face. Everyone's saying that, because they don't want to sit here. I don't want to sit here. I think it's totally disrespectful the way you're looking at me. Like, what the fuck did I do to you? What did I do to you? I've always been there for
Why are you in my home yelling at me?
I'm not yelling at you. I'll back down my voice a little bit.
Thank you.
What the hell did I do to you? I've always been there for you. I remember starting shit with your mom because she wanted to kick you out and she said nobody take you in. And I remember starting such a big fuss with your mom because of that, because of you, that they weren't talking for years, at least a year. Okay? I stuck up for you. I'm always sticking up for you. I always stick up for her sisters, everybody in the family. I never did anything to you. You shouldn't be treating me like this. You shouldn't be treating any of us like this.
You know, the thing is, when
you know, it's between you and Brian, that's right. But the second you put all that crap on Facebook, you made it between everybody that could see Facebook. The moment you went and sat down with my mom at Cheesecake Factory, where you're texting this piece of shit that wants to get in your pants pretty much, and you know that's what he wants. He wants to get you suckered in on Saturday, whatever the fuck, I don't know what you guys are going to do, but he wants to do things with you to secure you further. And that is why he's putting all these ideas in your head. That's why he's not letting you try to work it out for him. I bet you right now if you told him, you know, Joe, let's set this aside, not talk to each other for a couple months till our divorce is final, he wouldn't let you. He would fill your head with all kinds of ideas like, you need to, you know, you want to leave, you need to come with me now. You can't listen to them. You're unhappy. He's going to try to keep you with him. He's not going to let you take those 2 months to, if you want to go on your own right now and you told Brian and Joe you don't want to talk to them for 2 months, Joe's not going to let you. Brian will let you. That's why Brian's going to go meet this guy, which is foolish, which we're talking to him.
He's not.
No, listen. I know that. But Brian would let you. Brian still trusts you. Why? I don't know. Brian still trusts you because he loves you. Because he wants to. We can't get through to Brian. Joe's not going to, I guarantee you, try it. Try it out. Call him tomorrow. We're going to leave.
I can't. I have no phone.
You can call him. I know you can get to the computer. You can call him. I'll give you his number. I'll write it down if you lost it. I'm sure you did. Call him tomorrow and try it. And if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But it's worth a shot. Tell him, hey Joe, you know, I need some time to think. I don't want to talk to you for, you know, give it 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
And the thing is,
he's not going to let you because he thinks he has you suckered in, and any day that you're not talking to him is one more chance that you're going to be with Brian. And he can't let that happen.
And the thing is also, like, you know, I know a lot of his friends seem to say, like, you know, whatever makes you happy. But the thing is, like, life's not all about making you happy. Like, you know, I was talking to Brandon last night, and I was telling him how important it is to do the right thing. And he's like, but Mom, happiness is important. I said, well, what if drugs make you happy? Do you think that I should just go along with it? I said, what if, you know, hurting people makes you happy? I mean, when you love somebody, it's not all about what makes them happy, but what's in their best interest. And we're not looking out for, you know, I don't know what you think that you and Brian staying together is going to make our lives fuller or richer, if somehow it's going to, you know, do some magical thing to us.
Why do you think
But we're looking at it from completely a point of view where we're looking at you, and this has nothing to do with Brian or Joe. This has to do with your best interest. Who's going to take care of you? Who's going to, like, you know, like, it's just, it's just like,
If you need to think about stuff, you need to think about it with no bias parties involved. You can't think about it with Joe, and you obviously can't think about it with Brian. If you ask Brian, you tell Brian you need a month off or whatever,
I just
just
found
think about,
that.
you told him that on Monday.
I've been telling him that every day,
What have you been telling him?
that I need space.
Since Monday, since last week, since a week ago, since when he started talking to this guy.
yeah, space
Since
is
when he
like,
started talking to this guy, look at this. Look at this. I know you guys have been going to counseling. I know you guys have been going to counseling, but when you made that definitive decision to go to get the divorce, it was on Monday. It was a week ago. It was like, boom. It's like you guys have been counseling.
and you can't,
You
I
might
was
think-
there, I know what space means. It means that you wanna go and figure out if this thing still is gonna work. I've been there,
You can't do that.
I've
You're
been
in
there.
you're in a vulnerable state right now. You can't go with the guy that's trying to get with you. That's all he's doing.
None of your friends
Listen,
have
guys,
interest.
Guys know how to recognize when a girl is in need, and the fucked up guy will go after that girl and do all they can and sugarcoat it and try to, you know,
Let's get your sandals on.
take it from me. Take it from Missy. Oh, do you think this